First reading. A reading from the first letter of St. John, chapter 2, verses 3 to 11. In this way, we know that we have come to know him, if we keep his commandments. Whoever says, I know him, without keeping his commandments, is a liar, and truth has no place in him. But anyone who does keep his word, in such a one God's love truly reaches its perfection. This is the proof that we are in God. Whoever claims to remain in him must act as he acted. My dear friends, this is not a new commandment I am writing for you, but an old commandment that you have had from beginning. The old commandment is the message you have heard. Yet in another way, I am writing a new commandment for you, and this is true for you, just as much as for him. For darkness is passing away, and the true light is already shining. Whoever claims to be in light but hates his brother is still in darkness. Anyone who loves his brother remains in light, and there is in him nothing to make him fall away. But whoever hates his brother is in darkness and is walking about in darkness, not knowing where he is going, because darkness has blinded him. This is the word of Lord. Thanks be to God. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke, chapter 2, verses 22 to 35. And when the day came for them to be purified in keeping with the law of Moses, they took him up to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord, observing what is written in the law of the Lord. Every firstborn male must be consecrated to the Lord, and also to offer in sacrifice, in accordance with what is prescribed in the law of the Lord, a pair of turtle doves or two young pigeons. Now in Jerusalem there was a man named Simon. He was an upright and devout man. He looked forward to the restoration of Israel, and the Holy Spirit rested on him. It had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he would not see death until he had set eyes on the Christ of the Lord. Prompted by the Spirit, he came to the temple. And when the parents brought in the child Jesus to do for him what the law required, he took him into his arms and blessed God, and he said, Now, Master, you are letting your servant go in peace, as you promised. For my eyes have seen the salvation which you have made ready in the sight of the nations, a light of revelation for the Gentiles and glory for your people, Israel. As the child's father and mother were wondering at the things that were being said about him, Simon blessed them and said to Mary, his mother, Look, he is destined for the fall and for the rise of many in Israel, destined to be a sign that is opposed, and a sword will pierce your soul too, so that the secret thoughts of many may be laid bare.